fresh over from ECW, AOP has arrived. We're going to be hearing from Mr. Money in the Bank, Roman Reigns. One certain member of the locker room decided to ruin his big moment, and that was Randy Orton. He challenges Randy Orton nowhere else other than Armageddon. Mr. Money in the Bank versus Randy Orton at Armageddon. Will it be on? Lars Sullivan will be taking on someone. I don't know who he's facing. CM Punk is back. Go to sleep. CM Punk wins his return match. Hello and welcome to Not At All Monday Night Raw. I am still kinda sick, but the reality was the show must go on, and we are ready. We are primed and we are back. And of course, we are here with the first show of the week in Monday Night Raw. Last week was quite an interesting one for the Red Brand. The return of one CM Punk, along with the imminent arrival of the Authors of Pain to go with it. Quite a night for the Red Brand to discuss all things considered, but here tonight is going to be another great night of action and another night that I absolutely cannot wait for. And when I see that main event, I know I'm ready for it. Main event of the evening, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Hiroshi Tanahashi, non-title, one-on-one against the United States Champion, Hirooki Goto. What an evening that is going to be between those two men. What a contest that is going to be, as both men, of course, will prepare for big news and big things coming their way at the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Armageddon. Tanahashi, of course, fighting Sting, Hirooki Goto. Probably will find out his opponent in the next few weeks, but that is to come later on this evening. For now, though, we're going to start things off with a tag team match between Magnum Opus and the Authors of Pain. And after what happened at Survivor Series, Magnum Opus kind of getting the treatment that they deserved. No entrance, sit in the ring, and they've had the last week and a half to kind of just think about what they've done in shame, really. Anyway, here come their opponents for the evening. They introduced a new manager to their side last week. And he stands with them again. Drake Maverick accompanying Akam and Razor towards the ring. The Authors of Pain made an immediate impact, dismantling former World Tag Team Champions in the Revival last week. And if they were able to do that last week, and I have to say it fairly comfortably as well for the former ECW Tag Team Champions, the same is probably going to happen here tonight. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to be easier than it was against the Revival. This is going to be more of a walk in the park for the Authors of Pain. This would have almost been the debut match you would have expected from the Authors of Pain. Not the match that they would be having in their second year on Monday Night Raw. Regardless of it, they are ready for it. Akam Razor. Man, a complete... a completely destructive team, and I know that from experience on ECW, what they're capable of. I saw it firsthand when they were the tag team champions and their quest to getting those titles as well. Now, we wait to see what happens here with their career on Monday Night Raw. There's no doubt about it. All teams involved better be ready to go, I guess would be the best term, and Aiden English better be ready to go in this one as well, because he's going to be starting things off with Akam, and he's already sent for one ride. Just throwing him away there with that suplex, and things are looking to be, in the AOP's mind at least, by the books, but Aiden English, of course, don't want it to be anything but that. The embarrassment of Survivor Series, I imagine, still plaguing the mind of the Drama King. No stagehands at ringside. They're actually still recovering from their eliminations. English and Sandow, of course, were eliminated. Surprise, surprise. They were a part of a clean sweep at that event, in which we saw the DCC, Chris Sabin, Baron Corbin, along with the Four Horsemen of Ohno, Lorcan, and Chris Jericho picking up the victory in a clean sweep, as already discussed. And now in this one, things aren't going to be looking much better for Magnum Opus. AOP taking a destructive start as Razor now the legal man in this one. Strikes away on Aiden English there. English getting up to his feet and uppercutting Razor, trying to get himself in this one maybe. English, of course, trying to prove something wrong maybe, or something that didn't go the way that he wanted when in regards to Survivor Series by choosing to start this matchup. However, that's gone about as well as you would expect. Counter there from Aiden English, though, clapping the ears of Razor, who doesn't come off his feet. Aiden English quite easily does, though. And he's going to go right back off them again with a double-handed choke bomb, courtesy of Razor. Easy does it for AOP right now. They are completely leading the way. Sandow hasn't even got a lick in this matchup. I'll be honest, the way things are currently going, I imagine he doesn't want to either. Shoulder tackle and Sandow goes down. English goes down. Sandow wants in this match, though. He isn't given the opportunity. Leaping DDT, though, by English. Could that be Sandow's opening into this matchup? Maybe. Hoping that there is an opening for him, and there most certainly isn't. Good choke bomb there by Razor. What are we going to see from him now? Oh, Sandow providing assistance there. Attacking him there, striking Razor from behind. That did absolutely nothing. If anything, that just infuriated Razor further. In English, though, in with the counter in the turnbuckle. Razor not interested in letting Damien Sandow into this one. Instead, English going to go across the ring. Tag made. And Akam is the legal man in this one again. Here we go now. Look at this from the Authors of Pain. That is 300 plus pounds clubbing away from you more than once. And then a running knee in the corner there. Razor caught with it, but almost shrugging it off. This is what makes this duo so dangerous. And now I wonder what Drake Maverick does when he's leading the way, when he's telling them what to do. You saw it in many ways being pivotal to their victory over the Revival last week. Question is, will it be the same here tonight? They didn't just run back down. Sandow hasn't even got an opportunity to get in this matchup, and the way things are going, I don't see him having one either. Things are not looking good for Magnum Opus. What a shock. Well, Razor just came in off a tag here now, and AOP might about be ready to start ending things. Massive lariat from Razor. Uh-oh. This is not going to go well. Oh, Akam in there with a big headbutt. I don't think that was what Razor intended, but it might have been what Maverick instructed. Into the turnbuckle again goes Aiden English, and now they set it up to end it. The last chapter connects, and the Authors of Pain may well have just picked up another victory here on Monday Night Raw. Cover by Akam. Sandow didn't even get into this match, and the Authors of Pain have won it. Job done indeed for AOP. Victory sustained on a night when, well, pretty much seemed to be the case. There are your winners. And with Drake Maverick at the helm, things could be about to get a lot more dangerous on Monday Night Raw. So long as the Authors of Pain do what they want to. As they celebrate, I am seeing Drake Maverick walking up the steps. Could be interesting. And there he is with a microphone in hand. Akam and Razor have already walked up the ramp, it seems. This was a pre-planned idea from Drake Maverick. And Maverick immediately going towards that victory that the AOP just sustained, saying that they are crushing once again. It isn't even competition in their eyes, and they believe that the Raw General Manager would have done better than this. But it turns out, in Drake Maverick's eyes, he was very, very wrong. To each their own, I guess. And Drake Maverick taking things a step further and putting the challenge out there towards American Alpha, saying that AOP will crush them at Armageddon, leaving them in tears, the heroes on the floor and the clients standing tall with the tag team titles around their waists. In Drake Maverick's eyes, this is exactly what is going to happen on Monday Night Raw, and we just all need to wait and see. A very interesting threat sent from the manager of the Authors of Pain. He replaced Paul Ellering, and he's already made one hell of a statement. In Maverick's eyes, AOP is destined for Armageddon. Damn. Alright, well, quite the statement and the message sent there from Drake Maverick and the Authors of Pain. Whether or not the GM Mr. Dredge will cave in or not remains to be seen, but we have to move on here on Monday Night Raw to more action here in the women's division. This time it's Mandy Rose one-on-one, well, against that woman there, against the former Raw Women's Champion, and one very ticked-off hive mind in Rosemary. One so much so that she isn't even waiting, blasting past Deville, and into the face of Mandy Rose. It has not been a good time recently for Rosemary, between losing her Raw Women's Championship, having to deal with the arrival of Ronda Rousey as well to this brand, and the last time we saw her 2 weeks ago being assaulted with a steel chair by the SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch. You better believe Rosemary is not in a good state of mind, and that is being evidented right here, right now. Rose had a huge contest in mind here, and a huge opportunity. One-on-one against one of the most successful women we've ever seen in this universe. It was a huge opportunity for Rose to impress, but that has just been snapped away from her, courtesy of Rosemary, courtesy of that hive mind, which does as it pleases. Kick in the leg there, and a massive kick in the chest after it. Rosemary, surprise, surprise, has taken things more than comfortably into her own hands in this one. And it is Mandy Rose who is feeling the full fire of it. Up on the shoulder here. This is dangerous. It's going to be a fireman's carry Pele kick there. And things are not looking good for God's greatest creation. Rose is just getting battered right now by Rosemary, and this is exactly what she wanted. This is exactly the message she wanted to send to Asuka, to the women's division, to everyone there is. She is right back where she wants to be, and she is right back to being a danger and a menace on this brand. Deville trying to get involved here, distracting Rosemary, and the hive mind accepting it and arguing back with her. Gives Mandy Rose a brief moment back into this one. She's able to block the drop kick there. Big knee in the face as well, and Rosemary goes off her feet. Could be a grand opening right now for Mandy Rose. Never mind. Dragon screw. Rose trying to pull herself up to her feet, but it's just not happening. It is not happening at all for her. Olympic slam there from Rosemary. Deville getting involved, but I think from here on out, it is academic, in all honesty. Picked up there by Rosemary, and here we go. Time to end things. Rosemary in. Red Wedding. And a bed of roses is put out and finished. Rosemary with the win. Deville's interference right at the end there, not enough to stop it. A destructive win for Rosemary. Asuka, are you watching? Because it is dangerous here on Monday Night Raw. Oh God. Oh, she hasn't ended. She has not finished. Rosemary has not finished yet with Mandy Rose, and Deville can only watch on in this moment. Deville might have shrouded up in fear, in all honesty, of what she's seen here, because this is Rosemary at her most dangerous. This is Rosemary when things get too far gone in her mind. This is Rosemary at the stage that we remember, the near 9-month reign. This is how we remember it. Red Wedding! Rosemary wants her title back. There's no doubt about it. And ain't no one gonna stop her either. Certainly not Mandy Rose. And certainly not Asuka. Jesus, plenty of points already being sent, and we've only just reached the halfway point here on Monday Night Raw. Certainly been a very interesting night. Raw certainly has been getting heated up since it's had a few days off, I guess. Let's move on here on this evening. More contests to continue on with. Coming up next, Cesaro one-on-one against Shelton Benjamin. Should be a thrilling contest between these two guys. Cesaro, of course, going to be very frustrated with what happened at Survivor Series, as I already stated, and I imagine he's even more frustrated with what happened last week as well. For those who don't remember, on Monday Night Raw last week, Cesaro had a chance to bounce back. He went one-on-one against the glorious Bobby Roode, and surprise, surprise, it has to be said, Roode defeated Cesaro. Cesaro, to be fair to him, went backstage, congratulated Roode on the victory, and said that he was the better man, but Cesaro wants to bounce back from that defeat. He wants to bounce back from it, And he wants to do that here tonight with the victory over Shelton Benjamin. The only problem is that Shelton Benjamin wants to bounce back from the last time we saw him in action, which, memory serves me correct, was a defeat, I believe, to Hiroshi Tanahashi. Benjamin certainly wants to get something going for him here. You know, problems in his already short-lived Monday Night Raw career. He's getting himself locked into that phase, the same as the likes of what Bobby Roode are in. I think Roode would be a better example than saying Christian and Jinder Mahal. That idea of good talent, but just cannot excel, cannot get those wins that matter, cannot get the important victories, can defeat your Jinder Mahals, but can't beat your Cesaros, your Gotos, your Ohnos, those kind of talents. That's a problem that needs to be overcome sooner rather than later for Shelton Benjamin if he wants to have a success for himself here on Monday Night Raw. This one, though, I'm looking forward to this contest. Two very talented in-ring athletes, no doubt about it. Both men with success for themselves in this universe as well. Benjamin, if it serves me correct, a former Cruiserweight champion, along with a former Tag Team champion in this universe. Cesaro, Triple Crown champion. All achieved on ECW. Cesaro has won gold, though, on SmackDown and on ECW, but has not won any gold on Monday Night Raw. You know, sure, a big win here tonight over Benjamin could get him in the talk for Hirooki Goto's United States Championship. Lars Sullivan, the Freak, was just the best way of putting it. Not at all pleased with what transpired last week. We'll just leave it at that, I think, would be the best way of saying it. Benjamin went for a forearm in the face there. Good counters there by Cesaro. Loading away with kicks and an uppercut. Gets countered. Trading back and forth in the early stages of this match are both guys. Good powerbomb there by Benjamin right now. Let's see what the gold standard can do here. Small package. Nice. Will this do it? Yeah. Answer is no. Cesaro again, the shoulder up at 2 there. Certainly does not want to suffer back-to-back losses on Monday Night Raw. Nasty forearms in the face, though, by Benjamin. Great crossbody by him as well. Strong start from Shelton Benjamin here. Went for the cover, and Cesaro and his mantra almost, this desire to get right back up on his feet. And he's doing just that. Snap suplex there, floats over into a cover on Benjamin. Count there, there's one, and not going to be anything more after it. Cesaro does not really mind that too much. He will happily try and stay in control here. Benjamin down on his arse right now. Cesaro doing work when he sees fit. Chinlock applied here. This is going to frustrate Benjamin. He wants to get himself out of this hold, no doubt about it. Let's see if he can do just that. Indeed he can. Powering his way out of it. Cesaro just couldn't keep the grip on, I think, and Benjamin, so he was able to escape. What a corking knee as well from the gold standard. There's the shin right now. Here we go. Shin breaker on Cesaro. That's going to do some damage. It also affects Cesaro's ability to lock in a convincing sharpshooter later on in this one. Good counter. Great stun gun. Man, these guys, it's like they know each other so well. Counter for counter being met with here in this one. 450 from Benjamin, but he just overshot the marker. Grazed Cesaro. I think his knees got in the sternum, but the rest of Benjamin certainly didn't. That did, though. Double underhook gut buster there. That was a beautiful move there. But Cesaro right back into the swing of things. Oh, spinning uppercut as well. Benjamin going to be deeply frustrated with that one. Uppercut right in the chest there from Cesaro. And this will lead into the sharpshooter now. Will this be the one? Roode didn't tap out last week. Sabre Jr. did at Survivor Series. Will Benjamin tap out here tonight? Sharpshooter applied. Locked in deep. Certainly locked in deep, but Benjamin, wow, fighting his way out of it. The gold standard escaping it. Oh, super kick there from Benjamin. Incredible work from Benjamin, there's no doubt about it. Still hanging on in there, despite all that has gone on in this one. Northern Lights suplex, cover made. Will this do things? No. Absolutely thrilling back and forth contest so far. Neither side giving in to the other. Hard knife edge chop there from Cesaro. Big uppercut. Cannon made by Benjamin. Paint it! Will that do it? There's 1, 2. Kick out from Cesaro at 2. And Benjamin is flustered by it. Benjamin in shock and awe. And he's going out of the ring, I think, for a moment to catch his breath as well. He was completely taken off guard by it. He thought that was enough. He really did. Wait a minute. Wait a minute indeed. Benjamin has a steel chair in his hands and oh my goodness! Benjamin! Steel chair to Cesaro! What the hell's overcome the gold standard here tonight? Swinging for the fences with Cesaro. This one's over. But what the hell did Benjamin just do? I can't lie. I'm very surprised with what I just saw. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. Benjamin just pulling that out of the bag. I'm flustered by it almost. Why? Why? The match was still super competitive. Either guy could have won it there, but a steel chair to Cesaro from a guy who we thought came to Monday Night Raw with respect in his name, but that clearly just wasn't the case at all. I'm very surprised, I gotta be honest. Yeah, that was a big surprise there, but Benjamin's certainly in no intention of answering anything about it, no doubt. He's just gonna walk his way out of here. The frustrations maybe got to him since he's arrived on Monday Night Raw. I don't know, I can only assume until we hear directly from the man himself. We're going to move on though. The contest continues on here on Monday Night Raw, and we have our next contest to focus on as well. Randy Orton one-on-one against Kassius Ohno. This one's going to be a thrilling contest between these two guys. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Ohno, of course, just like Cesaro, going to be looking to bounce back from Survivor Series. Orton was pretty high on the hills after Survivor Series, in all fairness. Wasn't on the show, but he got his message sent for everyone to witness, an RKO to Mr. Money in the Bank following his victory over John Cena. Crowd loved it. I'm not going to say I was opposed to it. What it did show, though, is that the Viper hasn't forgotten about Mr. Money in the Bank himself. We saw that Roman Reigns hadn't forgotten about him either last week on Raw, sending out the challenge to him, as you saw at the top of the show, telling him to face him one-on-one at Armageddon. That is what he wanted. That is what Reigns wanted. And that is what he may have a chance to get as well, depending on how things go with what Randy Orton decides. The challenge is out there on the table. We'll see what Orton's response will be at some point, but it's not going to be right now because he's got Kassius Ohno to focus on. And you can't gloss over Ohno. There's no doubt about it. Ohno is a dangerous man. I mean, I wish Ohno did get an elimination at Survivor Series. I have to be honest. It was kind of disappointing that he didn't, but he was a fighter in that one. He hung on in there. He got irritated by the Empire. I think that may have been where his downfall came. The irritation from McIntyre to get him in that ring to fight him. And in a way, Ohno fell for it, and it ended up being his ultimate undoing. Ohno eliminated, as was almost all of the opposing field, by Drew McIntyre. That was then, though. This is now. It's a great opportunity for Ohno as he gets to go one-on-one against Randy Orton right now. Here we go. There will be less steel chairs in this one and more straight fighting between these two guys. A grappler in Orton. This is a brawler, a strike artist in Ohno. Prepare for all the forearms that you can think of, the big boots, and of course, a few cravats here and there when Kassius Ohno can find one. Side headlock here by Ohno, taking care of Randy Orton in the opening moments here. Oh, that's really well worked there by Orton. Leg scissor applied. Great work as well, though, by Ohno to get himself out of that one. Side headlock. Orton going to escape it, though. And that's a deadlock between the two. Dead heat in that collar and elbow tie-up. Great bit of work there. Orton in with a counter, though. Tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. No, Ohno in with a counter. Great stuff. What an opening this is to this contest right now. Now the guy giving the other an opportunity to work with. Up on his shoulders here. Oh no, buckle bomb! Great bit of work there from Ohno now, and he is taking full advantage of the moment with this assault here on Orton. Running splash in the turnbuckle, and the Viper is in a little bit of trouble here right now. Nice forearm. Good counter though from the Triple Crown champion. Good counter from Ohno though in return, and look at this now. Has the arms. Throw away Tiger suplex from Ohno. See what happens here. Off the ropes comes Orton now towards Ohno. Back body drop there. And a nasty knee in the back follows up. Kassius Ohno, I think, is trying to play to his strengths. And in a way also play to Orton's strengths in some ways. This reliance upon grappling and close holds. Orton's strength, but it's like Ohno's trying to one-up him in that department. Maybe it'll work out the way he wants it to. Maybe he'll pay for it with an RKO into the mat. We are probably going to find out at some point in this matchup, that's for certain. Oh, Orton, though. Letting him know right now that he hasn't got one over on him. Nice stomp right there. And another one right into the face there from Orton. Anything to frustrate his opponent, to cause problems for his opponent as well. Orton now in position. Look at a strike already. The apron hung. DDT connects. And Orton could be in. And Ohno's hopes of victory could be crushed. Cover made here by Orton, and wow! Ohno kicking out almost right away. And Orton, like the predator, spying on his prey, waited for the prime opportunity to strike, but Ohno responds right away there. Great work from Ohno. Can he capitalize though? He's got to if he wants to stand a chance at winning this match. There's no doubt about it. Orton in trouble. Gotch style pile driver there from Kassius Ohno. Oh, discus forearm. No, countered. Great counter by Orton. Olympic slam right after it. Oh, well, Ohno tried there. There's no doubt, but he paid for it. And again, Orton just looks at him as if to say, try. I dare you try. And Ohno is trying. Orton now the one trying to get under the skin. But Ohno the one still fighting on. Not for much longer. RKO. 1, 2, and 3. Consider it done when the RKO strikes. Randy Orton wins again on Monday Night Raw. And once more, a message sent loud and clear to Mr. Money in the Bank. Orton, your winner. Ohno fought hard, fought quick, but in the end, once the Viper got under the skin and the Venom was ready, it was just a matter of when and not if. The Viper struck again here on Monday Night Raw, and another victory sustained. And that is happy as you like for Randy Orton. Striker the signature pose for all. The Viper wins again. And he is mighty happy with it. Maybe. Who knows? It's a straight face. Is Roman Reigns going to be happy with it, though? I doubt it. Is Roman Reigns going to be happy about what's happening right now, though? Maybe. The microphone is on its way. Orton has taken the microphone into his hand now. And the Viper is going to respond to Roman Reigns. And he says that he was watching Raw, and that was what caught his attention. And he accepts it as well. He will kick the cockiness out of the skull of Mr. Money in the Bank and show everyone what hides behind the tough guy attitude. Because everyone knows you can't back up your words against someone like the Viper. Well, there you have it. We are set for Armageddon. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton is go. And I am very pleased that that is the case. Yes, indeed. Mr. Money in the Bank versus the Viper. Oh boy. Now the hunter might become the hunted. And let us move on to our main event of the evening. I would talk more about what we just saw, but there's just an itty-bitty part of me that's a bit too excited for this main event. This is going to be great. Fresh out of the pages of Japan, it is going to be Hiroshi Tanahashi one-on-one against Hirooki Goto. Yes, 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 please. Yes, please. Thank you. So here we go. the ace of the universe, as he prepares for this contest here against Hirooki Goto. He knows he's on his way to Armageddon. He knows he's on his way to facing Sting for the World Heavyweight Championship. So the question has to be asked now, is the ace ready for it? Undefeated since arriving to Monday Night Raw, has the world by his side almost. The ace is universally the favorite everywhere we go. That is certainly the case. The people love the ace on Monday Night Raw, and they always want to see him walking on to victory. It's a tough contest for him here tonight, and it's a tough contest for him in about 2-ish weeks. 2.5 weeks. Almost 3 weeks it's supposed to be, but you know, that went wrong. Tanahashi is ready, and I am ready. I think Tanahashi's ready for tonight, and I think he's also going to be ready for Armageddon as well. I think he's going to be ready for Sting. Sting may have to be the one who has to get ready for Tanahashi, because there's no easy way of saying it. Tanahashi has proven himself to be one hell of an opponent on Monday Night Raw, but so too has this man. And the celebrations, the entrance, the per usual entrance has been muted a little bit, and Goto just coming out to celebrate with that title around his waist. The first time we have seen Hirooki Goto since winning that United States Championship at Survivor Series, since overcoming the Freak, and what a win it was for Hirooki Goto. What a win it was to witness as well. What a horse battle it was. They just knocked heads at each other back and forth until one giant fell over and the other one stood tall. That one was Goto, and as a result, he finally has his hands on the United States Championship as a result of it. And now he goes one-on-one with a man looking to become the World Heavyweight Champion at the very pay-per-view where Goto will defend his title for the very first time. It's going to be a very interesting main event here tonight. It's going to be a very interesting evening with Armageddon. Absolutely right now, the focus for Tanahashi is getting a big win and getting ready to prepare for the Stinger. Here we go. Calling about tie between the two now, and we are ready to go with this main event. Tanahashi wearing the same attire he did at Survivor Series. The ace sparing no expense here tonight as we get underway between these two highly gifted athletes. Goto arrived in the middle part of this year and made an immediate impact on Monday Night Raw, and within months he's already got a United States Championship around his waist. Tanahashi showed up just after SummerSlam, having cut his teeth in NXT and really proving to everyone just what the ace is all about and why he is beloved worldwide now, I believe it is. And now he prepares for Sting. What a contest that is going to be. The ace and the vigilante, two of the biggest names on Monday Night Raw, two of the most beloved names on Monday Night Raw, colliding for the world title. Armageddon's going to be a great one. So too will Fully Loaded be this Sunday for SmackDown Live. Great event on its way there. We'll talk more about that though tomorrow evening on SmackDown Live. What a slap in the chest there by Goto. Looking to strike big early on. Tanahashi not so interested. Luthez press, takedown by the ace there, clobbering away with the shots under the face of Goto. Certainly feels as if this match is going to be a bit of an elongated one. We're not going to get right to what we want right away. I don't see either side being able to muster up a victory right away either. It's going to be a hard-fought contest for a win in this one, and I think these guys know that that's going to be the case as well. Goto sending Tanahashi up and over the top rope here. Wow. So, a bit of aggression showing from Goto there, and I think that's almost come to be showing throughout this entire evening here on Monday Night Raw. So much aggression from all sides involved, everyone getting feisty with one another, and Tanahashi looked for high fly cross there, and Goto read him like an open book with how easily he countered that one. What a counter from Tanahashi. Seriously, that's outstanding to pull off. Straight jacket German, got him with it expertly. Cover made on the bridge, and wow. Not even a 1 count in the US champ. First time we've seen both these guys since Survivor Series, and they both look in tip-top shape, and they both look ready to put on a thrilling main event right now. Tanahashi ran in there. Not sure what he was thinking, but he paid for it because he just went right into Goto, and the bigger frame of Goto coming out the better option here. Look at the kicks into the ace. And what a kick in the head. Chinlock being applied here right now. Tanahashi could be in trouble. But the Ace certainly not going to submit that quickly. Pushes his way out there. Good stuff there. Now, Goto, Irish whip off the ropes. Tanahashi could be in trouble. Has the arm wrench. What a forearm in the face there by Tanahashi. Get counter from Goto there. Look at this. These guys just coming up with counters out of every orifice that they can. Back and forth on both sides. Neither one giving in there. Tanahashi, sling blade. And the Ace will go up high. He looks to seal the deal right now. Ahead of Armageddon. High, fly, flow. 1, 2. Kick out from Goto. And what a kick out it was as that. The Ace can hardly believe it. He wished that it was 3. Goto certainly proving that he's still in this one. And he could end it right now. GTR! GTR to Tanahashi. 1. And Tanahashi's out at 1. Oh my goodness. Wow. Tanahashi out right away. Goto out at 2. The fight is on between these two now in the main event of the evening. The crowd is loving it right now, as am I. Tanahashi corking him in the face there. Look at this now. Snap German from the Ace, but Goto all sorts of tangled up in the ropes there. Great stuff so far. But you know both sides have more to give in this one. You know neither is done with the other here, and they're not going to let the other one pick up the victory in a soft fashion. Arm drag there, or hip toss rather, from Goto. And now he looks over Tanahashi, recovering his breath, but at the same time, Tanahashi gets to do the very same. He gets to recover as well. He gets a moment to recuperate. Down on the leg there as well. That's going to hurt the Ace, and you can see there definitely did, the way he clutched onto his knee after that move was connected. Nasty kick in the small of the back as well. Tanahashi in trouble right now, no doubt about it. Goto, I thought for a second there, was planning an Ushigoroshi. The US champ has the Ace in trouble here, and I don't think this is in a typical Tanahashi fashion, where he spends a little bit on the back foot to gear up for the closing stretch. This is Tanahashi actually finding it tough to overcome the champion, or maybe not. Tanahashi, twist and shout from the Ace. Twist and shout connected with, but he knows it's not enough to finish off Goto. And Goto is not going to let Tanahashi finish him off either. Hard elbows there, kick in the gut now. This has been outstanding from both men. The passion, the fire in this one being excelled at every moment that we're watching. Big bulldog from Goto. He thinks he's done enough to put Tanahashi away here, and the Ace politely says no and kicks out at the count of 1. Nasty knee in the back though. Tanahashi in trouble. Tanahashi in huge trouble. Uh-oh. GTR could be on its way. Shouting Kai. No! Countered from Tanahashi. Goto counters. DDT from Goto to Tanahashi. This is outstanding. Just trading everything with each other right now. The chin lock back in. But Tanahashi will not stay down here. Will not let Goto get one over on him. Tanahashi. Twist and shout again. Oh yes! The Ace got him. And with everything that Tanahashi has left, pulls himself to that top turnbuckle one more time. The US champ in trouble. Tanahashi. High fly flow. 1, 2, 3. Tanahashi wins a thrilling main event. Wow. Tanahashi is your winner in a main event that I am certainly not going to forget here on Monday Night Raw. They swung for the fences with each other, and in the end, it was Tanahashi who stood tall, heading towards Armageddon, and that is what it's all about. Respect between a champion and potential future champion. Goto the loser, but he accepts it. Tanahashi the winner, and relishes in it. Will this be the case at Armageddon? Will Tanahashi be the reason for Sting's retirement? Will it be the Ace who overcomes the Vigilante? and send Sting home with a smile on his face, knowing that one of the very best in the world beat him to earn that right. We will find out at Armageddon, but my oh my, what a night it's been at Raw. Plenty to talk about heading into next week's show and heading towards Armageddon. That does it here for us. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys. And ta-ra.